It's pretty cold outside. I wonder if what I have on is good. Nope. What's going on, everybody? This is Lamar with MFN Research, and today I want to cover, I guess we'll call it 10 EDC essentials for cold weather. I live in Texas, so it's not super cold by some folks' standards, but anything under 30 is cold to me. I just want to talk about some of those things that I change and add out to my kit or add an enhanced version when it gets a little cold outside. Since it's not super cold, I'm not going to be talking parka jackets and balaclavas, and since I'm not talking survival situations, we're not talking Mylar blankets and stuff like that. Just those basic things for you're running your errands, you're out with the family, or that urban commute or something like that. So first up, we'll start with the category for those things to keep you warm. And what we're gonna look at first is right on my head right here, it's a beanie. Especially for those that don't have hair like me, it's good to keep the head warm because heat's gonna escape up here, and that way you keep that heat trapped in your body. It's small, it'll fit in your jacket pocket, fit in your bag, fit in your sling bag. That's where I usually stuff these guys most of the time. You can definitely keep a beanie on you as a backup, as a primary hat. Different colors, different textures, whatever speaks to you. Get you a nice beanie. They come in different price ranges, different materials. This one I think came from Odd Job Hats. I get them from Costco. Got them all over the place. So find you a good beanie. You gotta keep your hands warm, and there's a couple ways to do that. One of them I don't have with me here, but we'll start with this guy first. I've talked about this guy before. It's the Akupa hand warmers. There's a 2-pack. They have 4 heatness levels. I don't usually go higher than level 2. They fit in your hands just like this. I usually put them in my pockets and then put my hands in my pockets to keep kind of like a warm area. And they have 5,000 milliamp hours of power, so you can also charge your phone in a pinch if you need to. If you can't get to those, they also sell these disposable ones. I haven't had any of those in a long time, but I'll put a link and I'll put a picture right here to just show you what they look like. You can put those in your hand and they work pretty good, but they're usually a one-time use. So I prefer something that's more reusable like this. Also, you can put in your bag, and I need to get a new pair because these have seen better days, but a pair of gloves, something lightweight, something that you can compress down and fold, because you might not want them on all the time, but a nice little pair of gloves, you throw them in your bag. Next up, have a good pair of wool socks. If I've got some boots on, I've got these guys on. I don't have them with me because I left them downstairs, but these wool socks right here, I put some B-roll of them. I've had them for about 10 years almost. I bought them when I was traveling to Virginia for work, and we would sit at the fire pit in the snow, and I needed something to keep my feet warm. They work so good to keep my feet warm. They're nice, thick wool Carhartt socks. Just like the disposable hand warmers, they also sell the disposable foot warmers too. You can throw those in your shoe or your boot or whatever you need to if your feet get cold. I used to pack those every now and then if I got cold on the motorcycle. I just throw one in my boot and I'd be good to go. We've talked about keeping your head, your hands, and your feet warm. Now let's talk about keeping your insides warm. Nothing is better on a cold day where you're out and about running errands is a nice warm drink. If it's coffee, if it's tea, or anything like that. I got into date coffee. Never had that before. That was interesting. So nice warm drinks in here. I've been a Contigo fan for a long time. These keep my drinks warm for hours. They fit into cup holders. They fit into bottle holders on your bag. They're just the perfect size, not too big, hold just enough to keep you warm. I actually stole my wife's. This is hers right now. Mine is a different color. It's dirty right now because I used it this morning. So next up, you gotta have I think, a good hoodie. You can't put this in your bag. You can put it in your backpack if you want to, if you got one. This is just one I grabbed. This is just a little Adidas hoodie I got from Costco. What I like to do is use that for layering. If it gets too hot, like in Texas, you'll have, like today, for example, you start the day in 20s, you'll end the day close to 70. So you need to layer up for that range. So you wear a t-shirt, throw a hoodie on, a little vest or something like that, and you're good for all those temperature ranges. So keep you a good hoodie. Throw it in your bag, throw it in the back of your car, and you'll be ready for whenever the temperatures change. I like hoodies from Costco. They're affordable. They have a nice variety. It's different every year, so you never know what you're going to get. But one day, I think I want to try one of those more expensive hoodies, like the 10-year hoodie or I think it's American Giant or one of those, and see how they compare, because some people really swear by those. And I'm always curious about different gear, especially the gear that people like and think it's one of the best things ever. I like to try it, see if it's really true, or see if I feel the same way. So next up, in the cold, you're gonna go in and out of the heat. The weather's gonna be dry. Your skin's gonna dry out. One thing, you're gonna be washing your hands a lot, and it's gonna really dry your hands out. These are my hands right here. Really dry after washing my hands a few times today and forgetting to moisturize them. So you gotta fix that. So one of the things that I used to do is carry a little lotion like this, but sometimes that wasn't up to the task. So now you've seen him in a few videos, and I have to always give credit where credit is due. George Defined, he recommended these guys. I like the fact that they're slim. Look at this compared to this. Almost no comparison. Fits anywhere in your bag. Tons of moisturization. You can get a bigger tin and then fill this one back up if you don't want to buy them. I usually buy a 10-pack from Amazon when I run out. I'm gonna run out a little fast this time because my wife got a hold of them and she's used a couple of them. So definitely these work for me as well as the family. My wife told me I'm not kissing her with dry lips, so I'm gonna make sure I don't have that problem. So I usually keep a lip balm with me. These are the 3 that I usually have that kind of have them rated in light duty, small, compact form factor, and when it's really cold outside, just to keep me maximum protection, if you will. So these are the 3 that I shift between during the year, really, and just depending on what bag I have. Definitely take those out. Links will be in the description for everything that I've mentioned if I can find a link. Though some of them will be affiliate links and they help out with the channel a little bit, and others won't. Those that won't, just to help you find it easier. Gotta stay healthy with the weather changing, going in and out of different climates. For us, the temperatures going up, going down, getting snow, getting rain, everything just in flux, going in heated places, going in cold cars, tons of wind, just all that kind of stuff just messes with your immune system. So one of the things is keep a couple vitamins. My family uses these guys. You can tell they've been used already. They're called cold calms. And once you start getting those symptoms of feeling the cold, you can pop some of those. Not a doctor, not medical advice, but they seem to work pretty well for us. Just follow the directions on the back and they seem to work pretty good. Right here, get you some vitamins. Take some elderberries and vitamin C, add some of that with you. I always pack a couple extra with me in case me or the kids forget to take it while we're out. These right here, I just grabbed the whole container of my kids' elderberry vitamins. They usually get 2 in the morning and we send them on our way. And last up, one of the things, you may not hear much about it, but my wife's really big in essential oils and she's got me hooked too. So we usually have different things diffused. She's got them in roller balls. This is the one that I brought up right here. When things get congested or stuffy, we get this breathe again right here. Just rub it around and it really helps you out, really clear that up, help you breathe a good bit. One thing I recommend to you, if you have stuffy noses or something like that, or allergies especially, a little lemon, a little lavender, a little peppermint, diffused, it's fantastic, man. It'll clear you right on up. Stop that coughing and all that good stuff. I diffuse it all the time in the summer when my allergies are kicking my butt. I know we're talking about summer and it's winter right now, but hey, looking forward to it. So again, some oil, some vitamins, some medicine to keep you well. Just keep those things with you just so you can have them, or you can give them to other people if you know they're having issues as well. Our EDC a lot of times isn't just about what we can do for ourselves. It's about what we can do to help those around us. If it's your family, if it's friends, if it's co-workers, just whatever you can do to help. I know a lot of you guys that are in the EDC are about helping folks as well. You want to keep those hands clean to help keep you from getting sick. I recommend a good hand sanitizer. You can get something basic from the store. I've been testing this guy out for a little while and I'm kind of liking it so far. It's not quite the same, so it takes a little bit of getting used to if you're used to that good old basic hand sanitizer, but it is fun. I like the form factor that it's flat and it fits almost anywhere in a bag or in a pouch or anything like that. Last up, I just took this one out of my bag. It's partially used, but get you some tissue or get you a hank like these dry keys in case you get a runny nose or a kid gets a runny nose or something like that, because it's cold. It happens all the time, because you definitely don't want to use your nice hanks like this guy for something like that. So get you something that you're not going to worry about if it gets beat up, if it gets snotty. Throw that all in your bag, you'll be happy. So now that we've gone through the 10 items that I recommend, I'm always going to try to give a couple bonuses, and this time is going to be no different. I'd recommend in the wintertime, I don't know why cold weather seems to zap the batteries on your tech sometimes. Keep a larger power bank than you used to. You'll have bigger pockets on your coats if you got a bigger bag. This will fit in there just fine. I've carried this in slings and it fits no problem. I've been going to smaller battery banks and then using my car as a backup if I still run out of charge or something. But I recommend something like this. Keep you charged up, keep your family charged up, keep those around you charged up. Also, what I'd recommend, and the reason why this is in the bonus is because it's not your EDC, it's something that I'd recommend you keep in your car, is one of those portable power banks that can jump your car by yourself. You don't want to be messing around with jumper cables and trying to find somebody to jump your car. You can just knock it out real quick and everybody be on their way. So now let's look at some of these things all together. The small things, I'm going to see if I can fit it in a pouch. We'll throw it all in my sling and see how it fits in conjunction to my normal EDC. So now I think I'm ready to face the cold. As always, you guys take care of yourselves, take care of each other. This is Lamar with MFN Research, and I'm out.